I'm gonna stick stuff everywhere until I run out of places to stick stuff. Good afternoon, beautiful people. It is another fine sunny day. It's warm. I'm actually gonna lose the button up and go outside and plant some trees because it's just beautiful weather.
It is.
So you're not cooking.
No.
But you are in the kitchen.
I am.
You wanna explain what is going on?
So, for those of you who don't know, I like to knit, and I've been working on this shawl for like 6 months, and it's a big round lace shawl. I finally got it finished. So I'm washing it, and now I'm gonna squeeze the rest of the water out of it and get it blocked, which is just like stretching it out and pinning it in place so it dries, and then you'll be able to see all the pretty lace detail.
So is this your pattern or somebody else's pattern?
Else's pattern.
Gone are the days of Meg writing her own patterns.
Well, I mean, I do every now and then, but I don't have enough brain power these days.
Amen to that.
So yeah, I'm going to attempt to do this with a toddler under feet.
That's all right. I think I can find a way to keep her occupied.
Okay, good.
All right, so I'm gonna go find one of the Bubbas to keep track of her while I get trees, and then you can come out and help plant trees. Do you want to do that?
Yeah. Does that sound good?
Maybe don't chew on
a gasket
to the pressure cooker.
Well, it's the old one, so it won't hurt anything.
Okay. You gonna get your boots? Okay. All right. So I have got 5 trees, food production trees. I've got a couple of these Daxten chestnuts that I got back in fall. These are the only 2 that just got forgotten about. They've been sitting here in plain sight, so they basically became invisible. I forgot about them, and I really wanted them to be in the ground over winter so they can really get going and get established. But hey, the second best time to plant a tree is right now. And then I've got an everbearing mulberry and this one's a black mulberry. I think the mulberries I'm actually going to stick down there next to that other mulberry I have. We'll just have like a wall of mulberry trees. I think that'd be kind of cool. Don't have to walk very far to get a whole bunch of berries. And then the chestnuts, I haven't quite decided where I want to stick those. Come on, sister, let's go find your brothers. Careful, slow down, slow down. All right, so here's my pile of mulberry sticks that I still have yet to deal with because I was waiting on a part for the wood chipper. I got it, but I haven't had a chance to put it in and chip all this up. All of this wood and stuff right here, a lot of it is lumber that I've made. Some of it I'm gonna keep, some of it's gonna go away. But I have a spot right here, right where these sticks are sticking out of the ground. It's kind of close to this one, but I think I'm gonna stick a mulberry there, and I think I'm gonna stick the other one right over there, and I'll just basically have a row. This is a honey locust that I actually dug up, and I missed some roots, and the roots grew, and we have like a whole stand of honey locust now. I'd actually taken some of the sticks from that honey locust and stuck them in the ground. I wanted to see if they would root. One of them did, the rest of them died. And then I've got a spot right here. I think I'll stick the other mulberry, and then it'll be honey locust, mulberry, and then another mulberry. All right, I'm gonna go grab my trees, bring them down here. I think I'll grab the tractor, that way I can just get a whole scoop of compost rather than having to haul buckets. And I'll come down here and get a planting. I still haven't figured out where I'm gonna stick those other chestnuts. I'll think about that before I fire up this tractor and go grab compost and everything that I need to grab. I know the eagle-eyed are gonna be like, but what about those trees? All those bush things over there. Those are like cypress trees. Those are, that's a planting for another day. We needed some screen trees, some privacy trees along the road, and I had ordered those and they showed up, we got them. It's a lot of them, it's 50 of them. It's gonna be a lot of planting, but it's weird changing how I think. You know, I did landscaping a million years ago and everything was ornamental, and then moving to where now everything is an edible, getting something that is not feels weird. That's all right, gotta have it. Screens are nice. don't know if you guys can hear that, but I made some squirrels very upset. Those squirrels are squawking as loud as they can. Apparently they don't like the tractor. All right, speaking of tractor, got my compost. What's left of, I guess that would be fall's compost pile. I'm gonna get digging. Luckily these are teeny tiny trees, small pots, so I'm not real worried about having to dig a giant hole. So I would like to actually speak on it. If I can plant bare roots, I will always plant bare roots over potted. They just do way better. The dirt that they basically start growing in is your dirt. When they've lived in a pot all their life, a lot of times their roots get bound up and it takes them a while to, you know, start reaching out and getting into your dirt. All right, I planted one stick. And that little tree, it actually looks like a tree. It's got all sorts of branches on it. Now I am actually gonna walk around and try to figure out where I wanna stick these 3 chestnuts. I might stick them up on the ridge. I don't know, I'm gonna walk around.
That turned out way bigger than I had planned.
All right, so one of the things about chestnuts that, in case you don't know, chestnuts, when they make chestnuts, they grow in a burr. It's this big, giant, spiky seed pod. Come next to the rooster and he starts crowing. Anyways, these big seed pods, I mean, they're like hypodermic needles. They're super sharp. You almost can't pick them up with your bare hands because they're so sharp. So because of that, I don't want to put chestnut trees where we walk all the time. And in case you guys haven't noticed, the kids don't want to wear shoes. Doesn't matter how or what kind of shoes we buy them. They'd rather be barefoot. And honestly, I should probably take a page out of their book and go barefoot. It's extremely healthy for you and it just feels good. But my feet are so tender. I used to never wear shoes. And if I went barefoot now, I probably wouldn't be able to walk across grass without going ouch, ouch, ouch. So all the chestnuts basically have to be out away from everything. Not like edge of the property, but they have to be far enough out to where, like, I'm not gonna put them in my garden and then have chestnut burrs fall on the ground and now nobody can walk in the garden barefoot. That just wouldn't be very fun. But I'm thinking I might put a chestnut back behind the chicken coop. This is where I'm at, is behind the chicken coop. I might stick them kind of along the fence line, maybe on the crest of the hill, behind this tree, maybe one center with that fence post right there. All right, on my way back this way, I think I figured the answer now. I am going to plant one up here. I'm basically going to diversify the property. I'm gonna stick stuff everywhere until I run out of places to stick stuff. So I'm gonna put one up here. I might plant one down here, but I think I'm gonna put the other 2 up there in the woods. I'm building basically a permaculture orchard out there in the woods. I'm replacing non-productive trees with productive trees. So honestly, I think it would work better putting a couple trees up there. So since I have to come up here to grab compost out of that compost bin, I think I will bring those trees up here, plant this tree, load up on compost, and then head off into the woods, and I'll plant those other 2 out there. Oh, and I got those first 2 trees in the ground and realized that, like, all the cardboard that I've been saving, I should have put cardboard down. I just got ahead of myself. It's no big deal. I can still put cardboard down and put more compost down. I'll just do that some other time. one down. 2 more to go. All right, so this is kind of on the edge of what I've cleared. Pigs are down there. Pigs were just here. I still have a lot of the fatty lighter pine, the dead pine that needs to come out of this area right here. And then, like you can see right there, there's a chestnut. There's another itty bitty one right there. That's a small chestnut. About where the shovel's sticking out of the ground, I'm gonna stick one right there. It's only like 15 feet from that one, but that's fine. The edge of the property is right here. I think I'll stick the other one further back next to that beech tree. You can see, kind of exciting. Every tree that I plant in here is just one more to have, like, I don't know, it's kind of like the woods of Eden or something like that. Imagine, imagine if you will, walking in a garden our Creator planted. That'd be pretty cool. Everything would be edible, everything would be in season. It's kind of a cool thought if you think about it. All right, I'm gonna get planting. I got 2 left, and then that's it. All right, mission accomplished. I wanted to get those 5 trees planted. Feels good to have that checked off my list. Like I said, walk out the door, those trees become invisible because they've sat there so long. And I'll walk up and I'll see them and be like, oh, I need to plant those. So today was the day. And it is beautiful weather. It feels so good to be out in the sun. Just, oh, Meg texted and said lunch is ready, so I'm gonna go eat some lunch. All right, everybody's eating burritos. I actually already ate my burrito because I was kind of getting hangry. So I came in here, ate my burrito, inhaled my burrito, I think is a more accurate statement. Where'd the meat go?
I put it away.
Oh, you put it away?
You were done.
All right, guys. Well, as you see right there, there's shredded beef. There's what's left of the cheese. Only a couple tortillas left. I got leftover boring rice. And after I was done eating, I found out that after you got done cooking the beef in the Instant Pot, you pulled the beef out and cooked rice in the juice.
You needed more rice. We were out of rice.
That would have been 10 times better.
Well, yeah, but you were hungry.
I was.
I fed you when I fed you.
I'm not mad. I'm just like, oh well.
Oh well.
Missed out.
You can eat it tomorrow.
Okay. Well, as long as there's more beef. Like, if there's more beef, I'm having another burrito tomorrow. It's a fast, easy lunch. All right. So some time has passed. It's actually tomorrow. So after I went inside, I just got busy puttering and sitting there talking to Meg and just kind of lost track of time. And then before you know it, it was like time to head off to karate. And as I was like getting ready to walk out the door, I saw the camera sitting there next to the door and was like, oops, I never finished today's video. So I guess I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Trees are planted, everything's looking good. It happens, life happens. With that, I'll catch you guys on the next one.